like the 4th video I made today because apparently my camera cuts off at like 5 minutes. And I made 3 videos, not realizing they were 5 minutes long. And nobody wants to watch a 15-minute video. So, my name is Lacey. I'm 20 years old and I'm from West Virginia. I've always wanted to do like a YouTube account, but I never had confidence in it. But somebody recommended it to me on Facebook. Thanks, Sarah. So I figured I would go ahead and make like an introduction video to let you get to know me and the good stuff, the hot tea. I'm gonna keep an eye on my phone just so I know when my 5 minutes is about up. For this introduction video, I have decided I'm going to attempt to start a pot that's like you take one of, oh, they're stuck together. Anyway, you take one of these pots and you get like air dry clay, and you make like a little spooky, kind of gross face. I have a huge obsession with plants and flower pots, especially weird flower pots. So that is the only reason that I YouTubed this, and I hope it works. But I figure while I'm doing this, I can just tell you a little bit about me and what I like to do, and I'll get down. So, like I said, my name is Lacey, I'm 20. I love plants, absolutely obsessed with plants. I recently relocated to Mississippi, and then I came back shortly after. It just wasn't for me. Like, the work was cool, the people were cool to an extent, but like I wasn't about it. I was like, yeah, no, this probably isn't for me, so I'm gonna go, which is fine. You know, you gotta find your niche. How does people say it differently? But anyway, I was like on my way to Walmart to pick up this clay, and I was like, I want to be the Bob Ross of young adults and teenagers. So I'll tell you a little about myself. To begin, it's like, you know, I dropped out of high school. I actually didn't finish. I was a month away from graduation and I dropped out because I was like, bye. But I hated it anyway. I absolutely hated and despised school, and I was having a hard time with it, and a hard time with like, principals and being in trouble, and you know, I was that kid. But anyway, I dropped out, and like a year later, this isn't sticking, so I don't know what to do now. Do I need water? I don't have any water. Anyway, I dropped out, and then like a year later I got my GED. I kind of bounced around and couch surfed. I moved out at an early age as well, which is fine. No harm in that, to, you know, get out and become a young adult and figure yourself out and figure out who you are and what you want to be. I don't know why this isn't sticking, but I feel like maybe I need water. I'll have to grab some. So, got my GED. I went from doing in-home nurse aide type care to working in a hospital being a nurse's aide. And then when I was in the hospital, I was fortunate enough to meet somebody who worked for the morgue, and that was truly, honestly, what I wanted to do for a living. I got to go do it for a short amount of time. Unfortunately, it did end. I'm not going to go into details about it, but it did end. That was my absolute dream job. I was a morgue technician, so basically it was like perform and assist in forensic autopsies. It was the coolest and most amazing thing I've ever done in all my life, and I want to go back to it. I'm working on it. I'd like to go to school, med school maybe, but I'm just telling you all of this stuff because I want you to know that even if life's not working out now, it will eventually. You know, the Bob Ross of young adults. That's kind of just about me. I like to do taxidermy stuff. I always think that's really fun. I do wet specimens that I make by myself, and I can walk you, if you ever are interested in that. What is my thumb? Finger? I can walk you through the process of that. It's really cool and it's really simple. It's just like a matter of getting materials. Hello, my dog is inside, by the way. Hi. His name is Hades, and I have another dog named Mercury, after Freddie Mercury. He's gonna stick his butt right in here. Yep, there it is. You'll have to excuse him. He's excited to be inside. But they're adorable, and I love them. Anyway, I'm going to cut this short because I only have about 30 seconds left before my camera cuts this off. This is kind of like just my introduction. It's not the greatest video. I'll give myself that. It wasn't the greatest, but we'll get there. For those of you asking for YouTube videos, here it is. Keep updated for the flower pot that apparently needs water to get this to go. Anyway, guys, if you want to know anything else, I will be making more videos soon, and I'll catch you then.